It's Schweddy. Therefore, no coffee. But I'm drinking Zitronennektarine, O2 Active Isotonic. I'm not being paid for this. I'm really not. But when I drink coffee again, I shall drink it out of these. 'Cause Orange is clever and sent me cups. The legendary British guitar amplifier. Hopefully, as of tonight, still in the European Union. Who knows? If you're watching this in the far distant future, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And Britain might be no more. Who knows? I have no idea. Yesterday I said England. Britain. That's different. Great Britain. It looks like I'm all by myself, you know? Cozy. Being able to play with myself. Ooh, yeah, no. I can't. Because this guy's there. Who's going to poke his head right in the picture.
Hi.
That's cool. That's Werner. Come back here for a second, Werner. Werner is basic on the English, so I could say really mean things. No, I'm not gonna. You might remember him from when I went to Sascha Proske at Gamble Guitars, where they had a whole happening of luthiers, and I talked to him. That's where I met him. And you guys you guys possibly liked our interview. So he said, hey, we'll do this again just here. And I say, hey, will you come and have coffee? He doesn't drink coffee.
I like beer.
He likes beer. Okay, good. I don't drink alcohol, so we're good. We're good. We're on the same level here. So he wanted to show me and you, more you than me, same thing, his new Hollowbody design. So he brought 2 prototypes, which I will bitch about tiny little things on tiny little details, but they're prototypes. He's, working out the kinks. Very unique guitars with a tone that you wouldn't expect. So we're gonna check them out. I really want to go like, put this all over me, but it's sugar, so we don't want that. You've already heard them, you've seen them. They are called what are they called? What's the model called?
THARA.
The THARA. From Nazangi, not Nazangi. It's not a soft Z. No Americans, we don't do this. Wir in German. Nee.
Nazangi.
Stromgitarren.
Stromgitarren.
Strom is current. So yeah, it's current guitars. It's Stromgitarren. That's very German. And he's not even from Germany, right?
Bitte?
You're not even from Germany. Wo kommst du her?
Ursprünglich aus Oberschlesien.
Wherever that is, somewhere. It's not here.
Östliches Europa.
Eastern Europe. They're taking over. So, I'm gonna pick, I think, the green one first. Clock's in at quite some weight, but in no way more weight than, for example, my D'Angelico EXDC, which is also Hollowbody. It's big. That's what she said. But again, it's a Hollowbody. You expect a Hollowbody to be bigger. Wait. The body wood is... That's the thing about Werner and Nazangi Stromgitarren. It's all sustainable woods, meaning no tropical woods, right?
Yes.
And it's impressive that this is absolutely doable and possible, and I don't quite understand why not more companies... Well, actually, I understand why not more companies do it, because we guitar players are very conservative fuckheads. We like to hear words like mahogany, and we like to hear things we understand, and ash and all this stuff. When you tell us cherry, walnut, alder, well, alder's normal. But when you tell us these normal woods, a pear wood, for example, what's your guitar made out of? An apple tree? And you're like, that can't possibly be cool because it's not exotic enough. Well, why not? So this THARA with TH. So for you British people, THARA. THARA, that's a cool name. So what's the body made out of?
Das ist alder.
So that's alder. And then we very clearly have a very beautifully flamed maple neck, which you've seen pictures of already, but I'll show you anyway. With a unique neck to body wulst, which he says this is a prototype. He's working on this. I think it's unique. Not bad at all, but let's see what he comes up with in future models. So the body's alder, and then we have I'm gonna say quilted maple? Quilted maple top, which is really pretty. And Werner really nails the green. The first guitar I played from him was green, and he just has the green fucking down. And there's a beautiful natural binding here of that flame maple. Not flame maple, quilted maple. Which is also the binding for the fretboard. The fretboard is, I'm trying to remember all this, walnut. Okay? Walnut, alder, maple. Sounds like shit you find in your backyard. As always with many companies, whether you like the headstock or not, that's up to you. It's paddle-ish, but not bad. It's everything. Here's the thing. Everything about these guitars is a little bit massive. The guy's big, he's tall, so he doesn't make guitars for little whiny wusses. He makes guitars for people with so, me. No. By the way, something I have to mention. How cool is this shirt, huh? How cool is this shirt? Hakuna Matata shirt. No, how cool is this shirt? Look at this. There is a very slight chance that my mommy is coming from Egypt tonight with a whole suitcase full of them. How many do I personally need? I don't know. Do I have fans who might possibly be interested in a super cool, this is my boobie, a super cool stitched HP shirt? I don't know. We're gonna find out soon when my mommy is here. I'm 40 years old, but I can call her my mommy. So anyway, back to this guitar. We have a big volute. I know that's what it's called. Right there. Wulst, right here. To prevent neck breakage. Matching headstock with a very nice logo. These very cool looking Schuller tuners. Grand tuners. I've had my run in with Schuller.
Yep.
Yeah, but these are kind of cool. I really like how they look, the open stuff. And again, everything about this guitar is a little bit massive. The neck is massive, but massive wood. I said massive wood. Excuse me. I got massive wood. It means massive tone. I mean, that's where tone comes from. Okay. So we got two P90s, but they're not the P94 from Leo Sounds. We have the Signum Bridge, which I ripped off my Quenzel because we couldn't handle it. Apparently he can handle it. Signum from Schuller. And just look at this beautiful solution for the F-holes. Because there's no F-holes, there's
long holes.
Long holes. The patented Nazangi Werner Wende long hole. Awesome. Long hole. Oh. I'm not gonna, you go there, I don't go there. The long hole. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So, it's a very beautiful guitar. We're gonna look at a variation of the THARA right there, which is very pretty, and you've already heard it. I'm plugging in, as long as it's still here, the Echolette Mk1, available at Thomann, for only $24.90 and $900 for the box, for the cab. Great amp. Primarily, I'm plugging into this amp because this guitar is green, my pants are green, the amp is green. So, all this just matches beautifully. And I'm going into the Torpedo live. That's what I'm doing. Amazingly, this guitar kind of keeps its roots. We've got P90s, we've got a wraparound bridge. We have a hollow body construction. Other than the shape, nothing says T-style. Really not. But it has that twang. Maybe it's in the brain. Maybe when you have this shape on your lap, maybe just your brain says, oh, it's gotta be twangy. But it is. it sounds. I'm playing like shit right now. Everything is sweating. We're drenched, right? It's horrible. But everything about this guitar is open because it's a Hollowbody. Everything's open and airy. Have you seen this beautiful electric cavity control panel? Thank you. Made out of wood. Very nice. I'm gonna plug in a diamond compressor for some oomph. Some Surfrider 3 from Solid Gold Effects. Open wide. Open wide. Ah, that's what he said. It sounds open and wide. That's what I was trying to say that. Let's go to the second channel with a little bit of hair on it. I can't play today. The solid body, no, the opposite. The Hollowbody roots, the Hollowbody feel is there the whole time. It's always open and airy. This is never gonna be a chunk drop D metal monster. It's never gonna be your modern rock guitar. It might be your modern pop rock guitar. Let's try some sus2s. Rock and roll guitar. I can't play this. Obviously, when you give it too much gain, what happens? Feedback! It's a Hollowbody. Oh, that's thick. have that bite of the P94s from Leo Sounds. We always have that direct connection with the guitar and the strings, which is what you expect from a very good guitar played through a very good amp played by an okay guitar player. We have a Nullbund, a 0 fret, which is something Werner likes to do for reasons that I don't know, but sounds good. That's how you do it. It looks like a bone nut. I would tell you about scale and fretboard radius and neck width and neck... but two things prevent me from doing that. A, I don't give a flying rat's ass. And B, it doesn't tell you anything because you have to play an instrument to get a connection to... it's like, okay... You know when you want to meet your perfect woman? And it's... Hey... My phone makes weird noises. You know, you have like, she's gotta have like, and she should be Latino with hair only on one side and totally bald here. And she has to have a nose ring and one eye should be pink. Or whatever your image of an ideal woman is. And then you meet your woman. And she is completely different. And she hates Star Wars. And, she doesn't understand pedals and why they're interesting. And she wants way too many animals. You know? I mean, I'm not talking about anyone in particular here. Just hypothetically. And you meet that woman and you fall madly in love and she is the one. She is just the perfect woman for you. Even though she doesn't match your image of your ideal woman. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. Yes, you might want a guitar with a super thin wizard neck from Ibanez that has spikes and flames on it. And then you pick up this, which is completely the opposite, pretty much, and you might fall in love. Which is why, with women, to find out if they're for you, you have to bang them. That's pretty much the thing you have to do. You know, you have to... I was going to say test drive, but that's just wrong. Everything I'm saying is really wrong. But you get the point. Date her. Find out. Don't dismiss her because she doesn't have a pink eye. Date this one. Date any guitar. Go and play them. So talking about fretboard radius is asinine. It's completely ridiculous because it doesn't tell you anything about your relationship with the guitar. Am I seeing this correct? Yeah?
It's not a girl. It's a lady.
It's a lady. I'm gonna bitch about the inlay here, where it's not absolutely perfectly done, and a guitar in this price range should be perfectly done, but he knows it, it's a prototype, and it bugs him himself. But you know me, I gotta bitch about stuff whether the guy sits there or not, because I work for you and not for him. The dogs, I think, see Leslie, who hopefully brings us, you know, cake. So, this is the THARA prototype number what?
16005. Also.
Number 5 for 16. So this is...
From this year. Okay.
Number 5. Beautiful. Absolutely cool with the long holes. We're gonna look at THARA number 2 on a different one. Tiny little bit of a difference. It very much sounds like someone is slaughtering the dogs, but that's not what's happening. Now here, I can look inside. Cool. Very neatly done in there. You can't see that, but I can see it through the long holes. Here we have different knobs. We have no electric, what was that, plate? Control plate. That's the hole is in the back. We have a really nice, bright, very beautiful maple fretboard with very simple 12th fret. I like it when a fretboard is simple. Everything else seems to be the same. We have the bone nut, we have the 0 fret, we have different tuners. These are again shullers, but
M6 Mini.
M6 Minis. Oh my god. Dogs. We have a P94 in the front and a something in the back.
Ein Humbucker, Leo Sound.
Leo Sound humbucker in the back. That's
Cream gain.
a cream. What?
Cream gain.
Cream gain. Cream gain.
Yeah.
There's a really nice thin stripe here in the fretboard. Obviously, these kinds of guitars, completely handmade by one guy, you expect awesome details. For the price, you expect awesome details, but actually the price isn't so outrageous in any way. These are pretty much in the upper range of where guitars from Music Man, PRS, not upper range PRS, we'll talk about that. The top is absolutely beautiful. Come on, how beautiful is that top? And it looks brown, but then in the right light, some yellow comes through, and it's tigerish. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, sounds open and wide. Don't open wide. I'm hoping Leslie brought what we hope she brought. Leslie? Hello?
Hello?
Did you bring what I asked you to bring?
They didn't have any, but I brought cherries.
Oh, bring him! We're filming, come on. Give me. You're amazing. Leslie's amazing. I just talked about you earlier. In a very positive way. Thank you. Take these things because they're bugging me. So here we go. This is on topic, pretty much perfect timing. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Why does it matter? Well, Very good cherry. Cherries. Because we have cherry wood here. Maple, top. But the back is cherry.
Cherry, or cherry.
So, yes. Apple, pear, cherry, why not? Let's listen to the cherry. Werner told me that the cherry is much more in the direction of the mahogany. So it should be warmer, should be rounder. Less bitey as the other one was. Don't expect a Les Paul sound. This is still a Hollowbody with a maple fretboard and stuff, and cherry. I mean, it's the direction, roughly, of the mahogany, but obviously it's not mahogany. You know. As a reminder, watch me. Holy crap, there's this bitey kind of definition, there's this single coilishness about it, P90, P94, there's this openness in the sound, never this insane thickness, there's this I will cut through any mix, you motherfucker, kind of vibe about it. Now, we're looking at about $3,000, right? You can buy 3,000 from a manufacturer off the shelf. You can buy 3,000 and make some custom demands. Yes, buying from a manufacturer off the shelf will mean you have resale value, which for a custom guitar, you don't have that much. There's always pros and cons. This, the way it is, the way it looks, with these very high-end components, bridge, pickups, sustainable woods, all this stuff, not gonna happen for 3,000. I mean, this is custom made, where PRS starts about at 6,000 or 7,000. This is where PRS starts to make custom stuff. So it's hard to say buy it. It's hard to say buy this, buy this. Something like this is something very personal. All I can say is go, and if you have a chance to meet Werner at a trade show, which would be something like the Holy Grail, probably, or the, what's it called, the...
Also Holy Grail noch nicht.
Yeah, not yet, but okay, fine, coming. But he's at trade shows. You can go to the website, write to him, say, hey, can I stop by? Whatever, however you get your hands on these. Obviously, none of you would just order one blindly. I mean, that's not how it works. You go, you meet the man, you play the guitars, you're like, hey, this is cool. I want something similar. Or, I love this one, I want it. Hey, if you want to buy either of these, go right ahead. Write me, write him. Not a problem. These are for sale, right?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. And I'll get you the Henning discount. I'll throw in a t-shirt. So, that was Werner, or Werner's hand most of the time. Werner Wende from Nazangi Stromgitarren. It was me, it was a pleasure. We eat cherries now, and you go away. Bye-bye.
Tschüss.